Hello, and welcome to Building a Freelance Business in 6 months. This is the week 9 video. This will be a quick one. I have a very busy day today. Won the nonprofit client contract. Super excited for that. Very humbled. A lot of different feelings. Feel the pressure to deliver. We're going to knock this one out of the park. Really excited for that. So that was great news today. It's really awesome. So full speed ahead on that. I've been doing a lot of work in Framer for prototyping. So Framer is a no-code tool for designing websites. They have hosting options as well, so you can actually build the design and then deploy it onto their hosting. It's very expensive, though. I think Webflow might be a little more cost-effective, a little more affordable. But what I'm learning with these no-code tools, the trade-off is, because a lot of it's free up front, right? So the trade-off is really they want you to use their services, deploy and host and everything like that. However, since I know how to code front-end stuff, I know how to code the back-end deployment architecture systems, that gives me a lot of flexibility. So really what I'm using a Framer now for instead is as a prototyping tool. And then I'll take those prototypes and then I can choose whatever front-end framework or library I want to use. I can use whatever backend or CMS I want to use. I can deploy it and host it wherever I want. Gives me a lot of flexibility for performance reasons and also resiliency. So in case the Framer or Webflow platforms aren't super performant or resilient, I can just take those sites anywhere I want, right? So one strategy that I've been doing for some of the websites that I'm working on now is really doing something like a site generator, something really fast like Astro, very performant. Astro's great. I love it. And then doing the open source CMS in the back. So something like Payload or Sanity or something like that. And then deploying where I want. So there's options like Netlify, right? Heroku, Vercel, AWS, of course. So I think that's giving me a lot of flexibility. Basically, it's helping me determine where my market fit and value add could be. Namely, I'm not just someone who is a designer or walking off the street that doesn't know how to code or build applications. That gives me a lot of flexibility. I don't have to get locked into something like Framer or Webflow. I don't have to get locked into their hosting options. And I know a thing or two about performance, right, and security and resiliency. And I can offer more affordable options for my clients as well, rather than be locked into a platform like Framer or Webflow. So I think because I'm bringing these skills in of over 10 years as a software developer, I'm able to give the clients a lot of flexibility, or at least myself a lot of flexibility in how to build things. But what I'm giving the clients is websites that are more resilient, more performant, better SEO optimized, all kinds of things, cheaper, right? So I think that's going down as far as where's my market value versus other agencies and freelance developers out there. And I think that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. So I'm feeling pretty good about the next 6 months, honestly. We're on a really good roll, on a good track. I think even 1 year down the road, this agency will look totally different. It'll be even more mature. I think it'll be in a great place then. So I think the 1 year is going to be an important milestone. But as far as the rest of this series goes, I'm really optimistic for the last, 4 months or so of this series, where we'll be at by the time this series ends up. That's about it for the update today. Have a great, productive week, and we'll see you next week.